Trump Vance LFG. Oh no, you boys, look out. He's learned leet speak. He's going to be poning noobs in no time. Watch out for hackslers. Okay, here's some conspiracy theories. So I'm going to put my hat on for this one. One sec. All right, here we go. I got my hat on. I hope you're ready for some conspiracy talk. So we are prepped and ready to go. After Musk's pro-Trump Vance bender, X-users report issues following Kamala Harris's accounts.
Hello human, it is me Kanuch. I need you to press the subscribe button. I have to feed my many AI babies.
Elon Musk, it was about a year ago that the allegations against him came out. Full story, not full story, abbreviated story, the way I like to tell it. On Monday, he got a phone call, Elon Musk, he got a phone call from a newspaper. That newspaper then said, hey, we're going to run a story on like Thursday about one of your workers who says you sexually propositioned her and promised to buy her a horse if she did sexy things for you. He said no comment on Monday. Tuesday, he got online and said, I'm leaving the left. I'm never coming back. The left is captured by trial lawyers and the unions, and I can't stand it anymore. I'm a Republican now, and I'm a registered Republican. Go Donald Trump. Yeah. And then at the end of that sentence, he's like, if you hear any bad news about me, if any crazy stories come out, it's because they're coming back at me for leaving the left. They're attacking me. Then on Thursday, that report comes out that he sexually propositioned one of his workers, promised to buy her a horse. We all went like, wait, what? And then we all looked at him, and he's like, yeah, that's the retaliation that I was talking about. He knew that story was coming out, so he swapped to the Republican side quickly before the left could cancel him. He avoided the entire left so that they couldn't cancel him. Ever since then, he has been pushing right-wing ideas. He has fired everybody from Twitter and made Twitter way more okay for the hard right and the people who are shit posters, honestly. He unbanned millions of people. He let Alex Jones back on. He gave Tucker Carlson his own show. Horrible ideas, both. Terrible ideas. He has promised over last week, he promised to give Donald Trump Political Action Committee $45 million a month until the election. $45 million a month. He's promised. He said that, not me. This isn't me sneaking around, looking through the back alleys and looking at his receipts. He said happily, willingly, that he's going to give Donald Trump $45 million a month so that Donald Trump can win and lower his taxes. He clearly doesn't pay enough already. I mean, if he's got $45 million a month to throw around, we should be taxing him more. I'm not afraid to say that. But where the latest conspiracy comes in is right here. He went nuts on Sunday. President Joe Biden's decision on Sunday to drop out of the 2024 race and endorse Vice President Kamala Harris set off a flurry of posts and panic regarding the new state of the presidential race. One particularly indefatigable conservative poster concerned by Biden's move was CEO Elon Musk, who tweeted 151 times on Sunday, his most ever. He did more tweets that day. Trump Vance LFG. Oh no, you boys, look out. He's learned leet speak. He's going to be poning noobs in no time. Watch out for hackslers. He's got the leet speak now, boys. Musk's super active day, which included 346 likes, more than he's ever dropped before. I'm so happy that someone knows this. Had people speculating that Musk was panicking now that a younger candidate will be facing off against former President Donald Trump in the election this November. They are worried that Harris is going to be more difficult to beat. Posted throwaway 123581134. The GOP put its entire campaign strategy into personally attacking Biden, and they are intentionally hiding their platform because they know it's wildly unpopular and just can't compete with the Biden's economic and foreign policies. Some people on X also said it's the first time this happened. Oh, okay. They can't follow Kamala Harris and her campaign headquarters. First time this happened, I can't follow an account, Kamala HQ, because my limit is reached. And I'm currently following roughly 2,500 accounts. Super shady. It seems like real coincidental. This doesn't match the X follow limits. Can anyone explain? So there are photos of people who are incapable of following Kamala's thing on Twitter, and he doesn't like her. And He owns Twitter, and they all just do what he says. They have a skeleton crew these days. And he threw out all the boring weenies who talked about what's ethical. He threw out the entire ethics department. He threw out all the people who were deciding what to mod and what not to, and he threw out the whole mod team. They're just doing what he says now, and that makes it harder to follow Kamala at her headquarters. Is that a conspiracy, or is it a coincidence? Were so many people going there that it actually fouled up the system and they just couldn't process it? Possibly. But it happened a lot, and a lot of people are pointing at it. And from my point of view, this is a really good reason that the richest person in the world shouldn't be political, as blatantly, obviously political, choosing a side, and owning the most powerful communication and news device the world has ever known. That's the kind of shit you write novels about. That's the kind of shit Ray Bradbury would write fucking novels about. The richest man in the world owns the most powerful communication device ever known, and he wants one specific person to win over the other. How? That's some shit. That is some wild shit. Like, you could... That's dystopian. We live in a dystopia. We really do. We live in an absolute dystopia right now, and the richest man in the world wants Donald Trump to win and will give him shitloads of money, and he owns Twitter. And tells them what to do on a regular basis, tells them who not to like, and he could shut that shit down. He could close Kamala's headquarters on Twitter at the drop of a hat, at the wave of a hand. He could just tell them to delete that shit, and it would be gone. Maybe he shouldn't be in charge. Maybe you need a whole ethics board to run something like that, and he shouldn't have fired them. Perhaps I knew this was a bad idea to begin with. I've never been a huge fan of Twitter, but at least they were trying before Elon took over. Now he just does whatever he wants and tells them who to like and who not to like. Needed another Lincoln, but it seems we need another Teddy. Time to bust some trusts. Absolutely. Fantastic idea. Bust the trusts. So, is it a conspiracy? What do you guys think? Do you think that he absolutely did this on purpose just to foul her up, or did he accidentally do it, or was it just a whole lot of attention?
Pressing the thumbs up button will release chemicals in your human brain that will make you feel.
Elon Musk is spending millions of dollars to elect Trump. Let's boycott his companies. Robert Reich is a goober. I agree. And I don't think that boycotts do anything at all, ever. So I don't think that we should boycott his companies. But he does have a good quote down here that he didn't write. Robert Reich, that's what I like about you, Rob. Is you bring me the quotes from smarter people than you. Toward the end of America's first Gilded Age, Louis Brandeis, the eminent American jurist, said, "We must make our choice. We may have a democracy, or we may have wealth concentrated in the hands of the few, but we can't have both." And I think that's an excellent quote. That's an excellent quote. That makes all the sense. You can't have democracy if one guy owns the largest, most powerful communication tool ever to exist. He owns the most powerful news device ever to exist in human history. And he has a side. Man, that's some dystopian shit right there. That's okay. You are pronouncing the name of Louis Brandeis wrong. It sounds French, so I can do whatever I want with it. I have no respect for the French, and everybody knows this. This gets me canceled all the time. But yeah, but good news, bad news, maybe? Elon isn't giving money to Donald Trump, apparently. There, let's watch this.
Mr. Musk, are you still going to donate to Trump? Are you still donating $45 million? I'm sorry?
At no point did I say that I was donating $45 million a month to Trump. That was a fiction made up by the Wall Street Journal.
That was a fiction made up by the Wall Street Journal. I thought he posted it himself. Maybe I was wrong. Nobody knows. Donald Trump bragged about it, but he got it from possibly the Wall Street Journal. So Trump says it into a camera. Elon Musk is donating $45 million a month to my campaign because he knows how smart I am and how great I am. But he got that from the Wall Street Journal. The Wall Street Journal got it from somewhere, probably Trump's campaign. That's what I think. I think the Wall Street Journal got it from Trump's campaign. Elon never said it. He never pushed it. He never suggested that he was even going to do such a thing. So we've got actual evidence. So that I started looking on to, is this a real thing? Elon Musk said, oops, button. Elon Musk says $45 million a month campaign donation to Donald Trump is simply not true. Did Elon Musk donate to America PAC? Earlier this year, CEO of SpaceX said he wouldn't contribute to President Trump or Joe Biden's campaign. Just to be super clear, I'm not donating to money. Oh, I have to do the Elon Musk. Just to be super clear, I'm not donating money to either candidate for U.S. president. He wrote on X, formerly Twitter, because that's its full name now, who has donated to the Trump PAC to America PAC. Donors to the American PAC include Capital 8 Joe Lonsdale, some blah, 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 but he hasn't donated to it. Yeah, he hadn't done it. So the answer is no, he didn't and hasn't. So maybe that's good news. I mean, I'm glad that he didn't. I don't want him to give money to one side or the other while owning the most powerful news device ever to exist. This isn't a good thing, especially when he controls what he can ban reporters that he doesn't like. He can just ban them from that fucking site, and then they can't post their shit, and then I can't see it, and we don't know what's going on. If anybody in the world has the power to control speech, it's fucking Elon Musk right now. This is good news that he's not giving a bunch of money to Donald Trump, honestly. It looks like Wall Street Journal started their rumor. They cited sources familiar with the details. I can't say any of this tweets on Internet Archive saying that. This isn't a good thing. Is that an emotion? Yeah, all politics are based on feelings, Sayla. Politics are feelings. Yeah, exactly. All politics are based on feelings. All of them. Good is a feeling. I think it's bad that Elon Musk, the richest man in the world, owns the most powerful communication device to ever exist and hates certain people. He hates trans people. We can cover that one in a minute, but he really does hate them. And if he pushed out he put out a whole lot of anti-Kamala stuff like that. And it maybe there was a conspiracy, folks, that you couldn't follow Kamala on Twitter. Kamala's headquarters, Twitter headquarters, or something like that. People were pressing the subscribe button or the follow button, and they weren't allowed to. Is that just a bug? Is that just Elon saying, hey, I don't like this person, so they don't get follows? Very well could be. Also, it's his thing, and he uses it. You know, he tweets all the time about political shit, and he can just artificially add his tweets to other people's timelines. He can game this system in any way he wants. That doesn't make me feel good. That makes me nervous. Nervousness is a feeling.
I am the algorithm. Click on this video to make me happy. You wouldn't like me when I am angry.